Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous, with me, Break It Dawn. Let's continue around the flesh markets. Next up is Wirlong Black Mask. A stern-looking demon stands before you, bristling with what seems an arsenal of weapons, and his copious scars suggest he's been hacked to pieces more than once. His face is hidden under a grotesque obsidian mask attached to his flesh by thin straps ending in hooks. The hooks are threaded into the skin, and the wounds bleed profusely, as if inflicted mere moments ago. The mask resembles a sinister black mollusk enveloping the face of its victim. When he speaks, the slaver's voice is muffled. "Greetings, stranger. I am Wirlong, Legend of the Battle Bliss. Are you looking to buy some battle slaves, or do you need weapons for yourself and your servants?" "Who are you?" "I am Wirlong Black Mask. I was a champion of the arena, and I fought and killed in the name of my mistress Shamira. I worshipped her. I was her slave and her bodyguard. She was flattered by the many killings dedicated to her honor, and by the shouts of the crowd chanting her name. But then I had a dark revelation. I realized Shamira was not worthy of my worship. She owned me, but my true mistress was the one that entered the arena with me, her hand in mine, death. So I dedicated my next victim to her instead of Shamira. My mistress was enraged. She arranged a fight in the arena, when I had no hope of winning. I was hacked and cut, torn apart, choked, ground to dust by magic, and impaled on spears. But still, I did not die. My remains were stitched back together piece by piece. Death was with me that day, and I returned even more powerful. But the fights lost their appeal after that. An immortal gains no glory fighting mortals. So I left the arena, and I no longer killed by my own hand. Now I offer my gifts to death by the hands of the gladiators I train. Did I read that right? Offer my gifts to death, yeah. I take their names and their dreams, and in return, I give them weapons and the dark revelation of death. But what is this mask you wear? The first champion fought wearing this mask. The final champion will fight wearing it on the day this world ceases to exist. In this mask, I was invincible, and I conquered the battle bliss and made all Lucianira bow before me. I thought to pass it to Gelderfang, my apprentice, but despite his many talents in the art of killing, he loved his life far too much. He was afraid of death, too frightened to fight me and take the mask. He is not a true gladiator, not a real champion. But no one aside from the true children of the arena is capable of understanding this. Show me the ones you're selling. I'm selling death itself. Death lurks in my gladiators' hands and in their eyes. They can kill so swiftly, you will not even see them strike. They can kill so slowly, their opponent's death makes the spectators shiver in ecstasy. And they embrace their own death with such dignity that their names soar from the lips of the crowd into the dark sky, straight into the hands of merciful death. The gladiators, a mix of all races and ages, do indeed look tough and dangerous. Their powerful bodies, bloodthirsty gazes, and deft yet casual grips on their weapons show them to be true masters of their art. They resemble a pack of predators at rest before a bloody hunt, where they will rip, tear, and gut their prey. The glances they exchange are amiable, but not warm. For tomorrow, each may have to kill the other in front of the screaming crowd. There is glory to be gained by fighting the arena, you say? There certainly is. The gladiator fights are the most popular entertainment here in Lucianira. There's no better way to acquire fame and glory than to step into the battle bliss and take another's life. If your slaves are that good in a fight, why don't they rebel and free themselves? The arena is their home, the other gladiators are their family, and the fight's their sole purpose in life. Fighting is their only path to glory and a carefree life of luxury. But to win in the arena, you need a distinguished and influential master who will provide you with an experienced trainer, good weapons, decent food, and skillful lovers to salve your wounds. But would such a distinguished and influential demon take on just any no-name wannabe? Of course not. That's why, when a demon wishes to purchase a gladiator for the arena, they come to me. And the best fighters pay enormous sums to become my slaves and trainees. I'm their only hope of making it to the top. I'll buy your gladiators. Smiling at the gladiator's bellowing battle cry, the slaver examines you with a sharp look. The straps of the mask tighten slightly, making the skin wrinkle. Finally, he nods. You look genuine. You are a killer. I suppose I can sell you my gladiators. 35,000 gold coins, for the 35,000 enemies they'll kill in your honor in the arena. Pay 35,000 gold coins. Deal. The gladiators bow before you with dignity. Their faces shine with bloodthirsty smiles. Where would you like us to go? To the Battle Bliss, I presume. Explain to the gladiators how to get to the Nexus. Wait for me there. The gladiators look at you with surprise, exchanging whispers among themselves. Master, do you doubt our fighting skills? Would you like us to continue training in your camp, under your supervision? Believe us, we're ready to conquer the arena. We'll prove ourselves worthy. Brothers and sisters, grab your weapons. Head to the camp of our new master. Double time and full gear. If anyone falls behind, kill them. Death to the weak. In the arena, we are the perfect predators. No one stands a chance against us. Wirlong's grotesque black mask changes before your eyes, so that it now resembles melting stone. A satisfied and bloodthirsty expression appears on it. So you're looking for gladiators. You've come to the right place. Show me the ones you're selling. I'm afraid my gladiators are not yet fully trained. They're still green. Only 1 in 30 dies during their training fights, and the rest get off with non-lethal wounds. Only after I hone their skills to the point where 3 in a dozen fall in each training fight, only then will I consider them well trained. Show me the weapons you're selling. My gladiators come from a range of planes and are accustomed to fighting in different styles, so I have quite a wide selection. I am positive you will find something that fits your hand, no matter how many hands nature gave you. The slaver chuckles, pleased with his own joke. The items I have here are the best examples of Nahindrian weapons and armor. Why do you keep calling them Nahindrian? Rumors have been going around about some magical Nahindrian crystals that grant immense power to their owners. No one knows for certain where they come from, or what they really are, but everyone desires them. Elutionara has become obsessed with all things Nahindrian. That's why everyone in Elutionara calls top quality goods Nahindrian now. Show me what you've got. Alright, you have to read basically all of these. Impending Demise. The wielder of this +5 axiomatic Psi automatically confirms critical hits against flanked enemies. This Psi has a critical range of 18 to 20 instead of 20. Decay Spreader. The wielder of this +5 corrosive sling staff gets a +2 bonus to damage rolls for every corpse within a 50-foot range from them. That's pretty good. I mean, you don't see a lot of people using sling staffs, but that's pretty solid. Exterminator. This +3 Living Bane Greatsword grants its wielder a +5 bonus on saving throws against Necromancy School spells, but reduces their maximum HP by 20 while equipped. Odds Evener. This +4 Axiomatic Nunchaku grants its wielder a +10 competence bonus on athletic skill checks and immunity to flanking. In addition, whenever the wielder has more than one enemy in a 5-foot radius, he deals additional 1d6 bludgeoning damage on a successful hit. That'd be pretty good on a Sable Company Marine. You just throw them into the back line, they're surrounded by enemies, they get bonus damage, they can't be flanked. Pretty solid. A Flowing Half-Plate. This +4 half-plate grants its wearer a +5 bonus on reflex saving throws. In addition, whenever the wearer makes a successful reflex saving throw against an attack that normally deals half damage on a successful save, they instead take no damage as if they had the evasion feat. That's pretty solid. What does he have? That might be an upgrade for him. He shouldn't be taking many hits anyway. Let's go ahead and grab it. We may not buy it yet. Make sure that we have enough money. I mean, we have plenty of money right now, but we might be spending a lot of it in this Flesh Markets area. Royal Messenger's Chain Shirt. This +4 Mithril Chain Shirt grants its wearer a +4 bonus on reflex saving throws and a +10 competence bonus on mobility checks. Nobody in my party. Italian Keeper. This +4 spiked light shield provokes a shield bash, dealing 2d6 piercing damage to the attacker whenever its wielder is critically hit. Impaler. This +4 Unholy Short Spear deals additional 2d6 piercing damage against large or bigger creatures. When it hits smaller, lesser creatures with 100 or less hit points, the enemy must pass a Fortitude saving throw DC 26 or be instantly killed. So this would be really good on a Order of the Pike. Cavalier. They get bonuses against larger enemies. Interceptor. This +5 Keen Rapier grants its wielder a +2 bonus on attack and damage rolls on attacks of opportunity. If an attack of opportunity results in a killing blow, the wielder can make one extra attack during the next round. Night Flash. This +5 Speed Shock S-Dock grants its wielder a +5 bonus on initiative rolls. That's pretty good too. And it's a +5. A Belt of Bloodlust. This belt grants its wearer a +4 enhancement bonus to dexterity and strength. Whenever the wearer of this belt lands a killing blow, they get a +5 morale bonus on their next attack roll. What does Sunshine have equipped? So you lose some strength and dexterity. You get +5 to attack, which is, well, if he gets the killing blow, of course. A Display of Power. This Belt of Strength +6 grants its wearer a 15-foot aura that makes all enemies in range suffer a -2 penalty on will saving throws. I usually buy this for Social, because he's in the back line. So he doesn't need dexterity or constitution since he shouldn't be taking hits. But then he applies this to everybody, and this also synchronizes well with Archon's aura. I might buy this. The next attack. Oh, but he has to get rid of this to use it. That's probably okay. Yeah, I think that'll be okay to replace. Yeah, we won't get that. Because it's circumstantial, so you get the permanent +4 to dexterity and strength, but you have to get a kill to proc the other effect. Where we're constantly having the extra +1 to attack, because we have the extra, it's a +6 versus a +4. Rule Breaker. Whenever the wielder of this +4 Anarchic Tongi successfully charges at an enemy, the enemy loses its dexterity bonus to armor class for 1 round. Artificial Predator. Whenever the wielder of this +4 Cruel Bleed Falcata is engaged in melee with a single enemy, and there are no other enemies in a 15-foot range, the enemy gets a -2 penalty on attack rolls and saving throws. Maimer. Whenever the wielder of this +5 comma lands a first sneak attack and a round against an enemy, the enemy must pass a will saving throw DC 27, or suffer a -3 penalty on all attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks for 1d3 rounds. A Sickle of Wicked Rites. Whenever the wielder of this +5 Unholy Sickle lands a hit on an enemy, the enemy gets a +2 bonus to a random ability score, and 1 stack of Unholy Might. Now, whenever a creature with at least 1 stack of Unholy Might dies, it deals 1d6 unholy damage to all enemies in a 20-foot radius for every stack it had. It's terrible. Unexpected Resolution. Whenever this +5 short sword lands a hit on an enemy, one of the following effects randomly happens. It deals additional 6d6 slashing damage to that enemy. That's really good. It deals 1d4 damage to one of the enemy's ability scores. Also good. It heals the enemy for 3d4 hit points. Not good. It deals 3d4 damage to the wielder. Also not good. Or the enemy suffers -3 penalty to attack and damage rolls for 1d6 rounds. That's pretty good. So you have a 3 in 5 chance, or a 60% chance to have something good happen. A Frostbite. Whenever the wielder of this +5 Icy Burst Bastard Sword lands an attack of opportunity, the enemy must pass a reflex saving throw DC 30, or become entrapped in ice, paralyzing it for 1 round. Longbow of Leeching Strike. Whenever the wielder of this +5 Bleed Longbow confirms a critical hit, the enemy suffers 1d6 direct damage for every 5 feet the enemy travels for 2 rounds, involuntary movement included. This would also be good on land with Sunshine, because you could use Sunshine to do like Bull Rush or something and knock him back. Or use the that wing attack, I forget what it's called, where he pushes a bunch of enemies back. Oh hey, all my companions are here. Forgot about that. Sky Scorcher. This +5 Flaming Burst Javelin grants its wielder a +5 competence bonus on mobility checks. It also stuns flying enemies for 1 round on a critical hit. Divine Dismissal. This +4 Holy Earthbreaker allows its wielder to cast Dispel Magic greater At will as a wizard of level equal to the wielder's character level. That read a little weird, but we're gonna buy this. So it is just a +4. I'll probably never use the Dispel Magic Greater on my Paladin. But it's holy, so it does bonus damage just for being holy. So it should be an upgrade from Finian. A Mighty Advisor. This +4 Dragonbane Dwarven War Axe doubles any insight bonus to attack and damage the wielder might have. Promise of Greatness. This +4 breastplate makes the wearer's first spell cast in any combat bolstered, as they're using the bolster spell feat. Or medium armor. Holy Devotee's Wrath. This +3 Holy Longsword counts neutral enemies as evil. It also allows its wielder to count neutral enemies as evil upon using Smite Evil ability. That's pretty solid. A Headbutter's Helm. Whenever the wearer of this helm successfully charges at an enemy, the enemy must pass a reflex saving throw DC 27, or suffer a -2 penalty to armor class and attack rolls for 3 rounds. Now that's interesting. Let's see. Yeah, let's grab that. We're going to give that to Sunshine. We also have a lot of stuff to sell, so we probably won't end up spending any money, actually. Solid Chains. This +4 Chainmail Barding grants its wearer DR 6 except against piercing. A Winter's Mark. This is the only +5 two-bladed sword in the game. But whenever the wielder of this +5 Frost two-bladed sword hits a new medium or smaller enemy for the first time, the enemy suffers additional 2d6 cold damage. Whenever the wielder hits a new large or bigger enemy for the first time, the enemy must pass a Fortitude saving throw DC 30, or be surrounded with a Frost Aura, making all other enemies in a 15-foot radius become vulnerable to cold damage for 3 rounds. I think that synchronizes fairly well with the White Dragon armor we have. Eyes of the Dragon. These Tiger Eye gems spit over and then meld into the eyes, transforming the wearer's eyes into something slitted and draconic. These eyes grant the wearer blind sense with a range of 60 feet. Which is really whatever. I guess we could give it to Lan, because he doesn't have goggles yet. A Corset of Dire Witchcraft. The slimming garment is fastened with laces, buckles, and buttons, and reinforced with ribs of leather or bone. A Corset of Dire Witchcraft grants a +4 armor bonus to armor class. If the wearer is a witch, save DCs against their hexes increases by 2. You can buy that for Ember. Robe of the Overmind, which we don't need since I'm not using her. Might be a waste of money, actually. Robe of the Overmind. This regal-looking robe is trimmed with softly glowing geometric sigils. The wearer gains DR2. The wearer gains spell resistance 18. The wearer gains a +4 resistance bonus on all saving throws. The save DCs of all spells with the mind-affecting descriptor cast by the wearer increased by 1. Also pretty good for Ember. Medallion of Demonic Disruption. Meant to be worn around the neck, this medallion, made of braided, blue-tinged white gold, hangs from a silver chain. When a creature of the demon subtype casts a spell within 50 feet of the wearer, it must attempt a concentration check with a DC equal to 15 plus double a spell's level. If the check fails, the spell has no effect. I'm going to buy that and put that on Sela. Finally get rid of this thing. A Scarab of Protection. This device appears to be a jade medallion in the shape of a beetle. The Scarab's possessor gains spell resistance 20, and does the constant effect of the Death Ward spell, caster level 18. That's pretty good. I give that to him instead of what he's got. A Swallowtail Bracers. These delicate silver bracers are decorated with blue butterflies. While worn, Swallowtail Bracers grant the wearer +2 luck bonus on all saving throws, ability checks, and skill checks. Let's give that to Sela. Then we have some Sawtooth Sabers, and a gold coin from the Flesh Markets. A gold coin from Illusionira's Flesh Markets. The marks engraved on the coin depict another coin. We'll buy that so we can get back here. Alright, let's sell some junk. These. Oh, that's where we get Contagious Shroud from Mute to Soften. Whenever the wearer of this cloak is attacked in melee, the attacker must pass a Fortitude saving throw DC 29 and become sickened and vulnerable to acid for 4 rounds. This effect can only occur once per attacker during a combat. Yeah, we'll keep what she has equipped. We'll just sell that. I don't remember, did Bismuth lose all of his stuff? He did, so I gotta be careful what I sell. Alright, so first things first, let's... I don't remember what I bought for who. We could give that belt to, Garen when we get back. That's for Ember, that's for Ember. This was for... I think this was for Social, right? Yeah, because he shouldn't be getting attacked. That's cool looking armor. Alright. Let's see, Earthbreaker for him. So what I might do, I'm thinking about it, because we have a fast travel point here. Let's go equip these items. There might be a cutscene when we get back. I hope there's not. I just want to equip everything to get back to the flesh markets and keep exploring. Also, we won't kill Wirlong Black Mask yet. He's tied to a quest later on. A sudden searing pain forces you to your knees. For a moment, feel as though you're in a frying pan. Your skin is on fire, and the agony is unbearable. The world goes dim around you. You find yourself unable to breathe. As you fade in and out of consciousness, you hear the Angel Targona screaming in pain somewhere nearby. Then the pain stops. The hand of the Inheritor is standing over you. His hands aglow with healing light. My righteous comrades, what happened? I felt no evil spell, but both of you suddenly screamed in agony. Yeah, so... Notice the hand of the Inheritor, who has no ties to the Abyss, was not affected. Targona has part of the Abyss grafted to her body, so she's affected. So that means, what about us? I don't know, Targona whispers. It suddenly felt like I was burning. I was bound, hand and foot, unable to defend myself, and I was burning. Wait, don't heal me yet, Hand of the Inheritor. I need answers. I want to study these invisible burns. What could it have been? A curse? A spell? I didn't sense anything. I still don't. But we are in the Abyss. Many things are possible here. I just hope it doesn't happen again. Well, if it does, perhaps we can better understand the nature of your affliction. However, we have much to discuss. Let's put the matter of this mysterious ailment aside for now. How are we going to find the Echo of Discari? Our mission is to eliminate the threat of the Nahindrian crystals. That should remain our priority. But we cannot ignore the Echo. Our insidious enemy knows that you are in the Abyss, champion, and it is clear that he plans to kill you. Moreover, there is still the matter of the hostage that he took from Polaris Fall. I know how the Echo of Discari thinks. I am certain that his lair is not in Elutionira. I believe he holds his captives in the Rasping Rifts, his lord's realm. However, as I've mentioned before, we must have a portal hidden somewhere here in the city. It wouldn't surprise me if the portal was sealed or guarded, but we must still try to find it. I can help with that. Let Donald focus on his mission, and I will search for the portal. You can't go to the City of Demons alone, sister. Your main wing may deceive some of the demons into believing you're a fallen angel, but they will not all be fooled. That is why the champion and I ought to help you. It will not keep us from fulfilling our primary mission. Very well. I'll follow your lead. But first, I need to follow up on a hunch. I'll be near the portal that leads from the Nexus to Elutionira. Meet me there. So what do we do now? The Echo does not work alone. He has numerous spies and contacts among the demons involved with the World Wound. We can track down one of the Echo's allies. They might lead us straight to him. We could search for the Echo of Discari's henchmen here in Alushanira, but it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Fortune may favor us, but we'd be trusting everything to chance. A more reliable method would be to turn to the rulers of this evil city for assistance. After all, we're going to need their help in other matters as well. The Hand of the Inheritor sounds glum. I think we have a key that'll open the portal to the Echo's lair. You might be right, champion. If what you say is true, we can pay our enemy a visit as soon as we find the portal. However, I can't help but notice how fragile that key looks. It appears to be designed for a single use, so you may want to keep that in mind. I have to go. And equip my companions. Ember gets 2 goodies.
Can we give this to the needy instead?
Oh, it has to go there. I think that's better. She is more likely to use enchantments. I think that's all I've got, right? Be an upgrade for him. There may be another cutscene. I meant to go to the other portal. That should let us choose where we go.
I'm gone.
Alright, so we don't need that. I'll probably get rid of a lot of this stuff too. I'm not going to use that. That'd be fine on Nenio. Forgot to equip that. I don't want to sell too much because I got remember what I have on Bismuth. Not going to use that. I go to someone in the party. Oh, that's +4. This is +3. We'll get rid of that. Alright. Julio. Let's talk to Remisa, the slave trader, after we grab this loot. And that loot. Jaws of the Jackal. These gauntlets grant a profane vigor effect and a +2 bonus to natural armor to all evil creatures summoned by the wearer of these gauntlets. If the wearer summons a Thanademon, they granted a greater profane vigor effect and +4 natural armor bonus to armor class. If the wearer summons any good outsider creature, it will attack the wearer and their allies. Profane Vigor. A summoned creature gains a +2 profane bonus on attack rolls, saves, and skill checks. Greater Profane Vigor. A summoned creature gains a +4 profane bonus on attack rolls, saves, and skill checks. Immunity to fear effects. A number of temporary hit points equal to your caster level, maximum 20, which, that's the highest. Well, that's not the highest you can go, actually. I take that back. That'd be fine on Darren. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's go make some changes real quick. I like to be able to sell everything in my inventory that I don't want or don't need. I need to remember to equip some of this stuff. So Darren's going to get the belt that Solcial had. He is my impromptu summoner. You can have these gloves as well. Am I blind? Where's the belt of demonic shadow? Oh, there it is. Slap that on him. There's something else I had to hand out. Oh, this was going to go to Nenio. Along with this, I think. Alright, I think we're all caught up. I have this to give to somebody. I guess we'll just slap it on Darren. Alright, back to the flesh markets. And then I am going to wrap it up here. Next time we'll probably get through the rest of the merchants of the flesh markets. We got a little sidetracked because we had a conversation back in the Nexus. I probably won't return to the Nexus until after I finish exploring all the other merchants' inventories. I'll try to clean up my inventory so I don't have as much to go through to determine who gets what. But either way for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.